Hi Pisces, Daily Horoscope for May 28, 2023. Pisces has the opportunity to connect with new people, according to the horoscope for tomorrow. You will develop skills of leadership that will help you to boost your place in society if you work with energy number 1. You should make an effort to gain the support of family members and co-workers, even if it is only a solution to daily difficulties. You won't have to wait very long for success. The time when the moon is waxing gibbous is optimal for enhancing one's physical fortitude. It is no longer necessary to resort to extreme tactics. Rather, one should just focus on consuming vitamins and engaging in physical activity. If you cannot stand anarchy and disorder, make an effort to conduct yourself with dignity in all circumstances. When the moon is in Virgo, it instills in individuals a sense of responsibility and restraint, allowing them to find harmony in all aspects of their lives. Do not let the fact that you have to put in a lot of effort to achieve your goals get you down. Put your faith in your past experiences. They will not prove to be fruitless. All you need to do is put out some effort, and the challenges you face will be surmounted. It is going to be tough for you, Pisces, to determine where you stand with someone today. If you are involved with anybody in a professional issue, you should be aware that you need to walk cautiously right now, at least if you don't want to sink the ship. If you are engaged with anyone in a professional topic, you should know that you need to tread carefully right now. Because the primordial sun is now transiting Gemini and your 4th house of home and family, you may find yourself experiencing more intense feelings than usual during this transit. Normally, this is a good time to hunker down and get some rest, but today the moon will be in the sign of Virgo, which is the house of one-on-one relationships and legal contracts, and it will create a tight square to the sun, which represents the source of life. It's possible that disagreements with a business partner reach a breaking point, leaving you on the verge of tears, or that a contract is constantly being renegotiated without producing any discernible outcomes. Today, you should make an effort to back off and concentrate on taking care of yourself. You will be able to give your whole attention to important concerns next week. Do you find it simple to reach an agreement with the person you're romantically involved with? To what extent do you let others bring themselves into relationships, and to what extent do you let yourself bring yourself into partnerships? These are important things to keep in mind given that the moon is now located in the sign of Virgo and in the 7th house of your chart. Whether or not there is a strong degree of reciprocity and mutuality in a relationship is a significant factor in determining whether or not the connection is healthy or successful. This does not imply you should have a tit-for-tat attitude, in which you only do something because you want or expect something in return, since this is not the case. In fact, it indicates that both you and your partner are prepared to bring themselves to the table as completely as you possibly can in regard to one another while also being present in the world as it really exists. If you get the impression that your relationships are missing anything like that, you should investigate the ways in which you might improve the situation. The love horoscope for Pisces provides some much-needed downtime. You may be going through a stressful time and be in need of support. If this is the case, attempt to find consolation in the company of loved ones. You might be the victim of fraud and unjust allegations tomorrow. Therefore, steer clear of any circumstances that may potentially leave you feeling conflicted, and try as much as you can to spend the day in serene settings. It will be able to make it through the difficult time thanks to the optimistic spirit that the number 6 represents in relation to love. Regardless of the external conditions, you should make every effort to protect the couple's shared goals right up to the very end. Do you have a sense of fulfillment within the context of the relationships you have at work? Do the ties you have with those people include a measure of trust and mutual respect? As the moon is now located in the sign of Virgo and in the 7th house of your chart, you should give some thought to the following questions today. If this is not the case, explain why it isn't, and think about the things that you might do or do better in order to have happier and more satisfying relationships at your place of employment. Trust, reciprocity, and putting in effort are the 3 cornerstones of a relationship that is both healthy and productive. Be certain that the people with whom you are working in partnership are interested in the same things that you are, and that they are prepared to show up completely in respect to both you and themselves. Negative employment outlook at this time. It's possible that you won't be able to get along with anybody on the new team, and that you won't find a way to communicate effectively with your supervisors or co-workers. The Pisces person's job horoscope does not predict any major changes in their professional lives. Do not let up on the pace of work, make an effort to cultivate contacts that will be lucrative, and do not allow yourself to get pessimistic since the future seems promising. Mercury's position in Taurus encourages focus as well as the capacity for logical reasoning. Nevertheless, take care not to get too preoccupied with the investigation of specifics. Doing so will hinder you from evaluating the breadth of the work. Pisces, under the influence of the moon today, it would be wise to have conversations regarding money with those you care about and those with whom you do business. Now is the moment to tap into the strength of your inner resources and come up with fresh and innovative approaches to tackling the tasks at hand. It is important to avoid boxing oneself into a single mentality since doing so might be restrictive. It is possible that you may come up with one or more ideas that might help you make more money today, so you shouldn't be shocked if this happens. At this juncture in life, you should consider expanding your horizons and thinking about new alternatives and opportunities. Don't restrict yourself, Pisces. You own everything in this world. You need just put up the effort and look around you. Today, Pisces, you could have the want to take some time for yourself and relax by engaging in some of your favorite self-care activities at home. As long as you don't push your emotions to the side, today has the potential to be an excellent day for emotional healing. You may find that acknowledging and releasing your feelings via writing helps. Working with chalcedony, which is a stone associated with compassion and kindness, may help you feel more compassionate with yourself as you go about your daily life. To maintain a positive attitude throughout the day, tuck a piece of this crystal inside your left pocket and carry it with you. In addition to having a high protein content, less calories, and less fat, tuna is delicious when served on a salad. Today, Pisces, for a lunch that is both flavorful and healthful, you may want to try topping a spinach salad with tuna, lemon, pepper, and feta cheese. To ensure that you have enough energy to go through the next work week, you should schedule some time for physical activity. A series of stretching exercises should be performed first thing in the morning, according to the health horoscope for Pisces. Refrain from lifting heavy objects and instead focus on practicing yoga, as this will provide the body as a whole with many health advantages. When the moon is in the sign of Virgo, it is a beneficial time to focus on improving oneself and seizing any chance to make positive changes in one's life. Maintaining a cheerful attitude will be easier for you if you engage in modest exercise. Health-improving treatments, such as massage and contrasting douche, are particularly effective. Who do you invite into your inner circle, Pisces? You are one of the signs of the zodiac that is the most sensitive, and because of this, you don't let just anybody come sauntering in and discover all there is to know about you. People don't always have the time or just don't grasp the process since it takes time and effort to comprehend the layers at work here, but it is important for them to. You would explain it to them, but it isn't really your style, so you leave that for them to figure out on their own instead. However, you would explain it to them if it were your style. There are times when this turns out for the best, and there are other times when it doesn't work out so well. Today you could discover that everyone you come into touch with appears to clash against your expectations and aspirations. Whatever it is that you have in mind for the future, there is no guarantee that anybody else will be willing to go in the same direction as you. Today, give great consideration to your actions and remove yourself from any circumstances or individuals that cause you to feel like a lesser person. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.